That's what it is. And anything else you want to say to the fans?
I just want everybody to tune in Saturday night and put on a great show and a great performance, regardless of who I fight. And shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation, man. They're my people, man. They're good people.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? You know, before I talk about Broner versus Allakhverdiev, I want to say I really like the fact that Al Haymon is keeping these big name fighters very active. Regardless if they win or lose, they're right back in the ring 3-4 months later. It reminds me of more of a league than just the typical boxer loses a fight, you don't see him for a good year or 9 months or whatever the case may be. Al Haymon has these fighters fighting more frequently. Overall, this was a good weekend of boxing. In the same night, we got to see 2 super lightweight fighters get crowned as the champion. I think that's great progression. I just wish we didn't have the divide between networks like HBO, Showtime, etc. But yet and still, we have 2 champions that was crowned tonight, Adrian Broner and Viktor Postol, who pulled off a very impressive upset tonight over Lucas Matthysse. Anyway, getting back to Adrian Broner. There's no doubt about it, Adrian Broner is a much better fighter, a much more complete fighter at his natural weight, which is 140 pounds. He looks a lot quicker, he looks stronger, and he seems to fight with more confidence. You know, considering the fact that Khabib Allakhverdiev, he fought Jesse Vargas, and a lot of people believe that he beat Jesse Vargas. The fact that Adrian Broner, he comes back after losing to Sean Porter, he fights a decent opponent and he dominates him. I think that was a good look for Adrian Broner. Allakhverdiev, he came in the fight trying to basically outsmart Adrian Broner, and that was probably a terrible game plan, because if Khabib didn't notice, the only fighters or the main fighters that gave Broner problems were pressure fighters, not fighters trying to stand in front of him, you know, trying to implement a chess match. So that pretty much gave Broner an opportunity to slowly break down Allakhverdiev and eventually stop him. Adrian Broner was very impressive, catching the left hand and countering with his right uppercut. A lot of beautiful lead right hands, of course. Showed good defense, showed good foot movement. The only thing I wonder is how Adrian Broner will deal with pressure fighters in the future, because once again, we've already seen how he dealt with Sean Porter and how he dealt with Marcos Maidana. It seems to me that a fighter that Allakhverdiev, at least, he played right into Adrian Broner's hands because he only threw 1 or 2 punches at a time. Overall, it was a dominant performance by Adrian Broner. It'll be interesting to see who he gets put in the ring with next. Like I said, I don't think he'll be fighting Terrence Crawford or Viktor Postol anytime soon, or even Lucas Matthysse in that matter, even though he just got knocked out tonight. With that being said, Adrian Broner, he may be in position to stay somewhere at the top of the division. That's pretty much all I got for now. I'm on to the next one.